Let me set up a scenario. Marketers have gotten so good and so effective, and partly because of technology. Technology has essentially weaponized marketing, and we've become so hyper effective. I remember, and some of you might remember this too, when I started my journey, that talked about this idea that it takes 1,500 transactions on Amazon to produce one customer review. That was the number that they had given from Amazon. Today, our review request emails have become so emotion filled, and we are so effective at triggering it at exactly the right time and framing the problem in exactly the right way. We even personalize the review request emails depending on a whole bunch of other factors, that we're actually very effective at extracting reviews, right? So if you have 100 people that bought the product, if you're a fairly good marketer, you can actually get 5 to 10% of those buyers to write a review. This does, though, lead to an issue. Let me talk about that. If you look at Crocs, you look at this product page, they have 26,597 reviews. That is a ridiculously large number of customer reviews, right? They, at that point, I would argue they become somewhat unusable, because how does the buyer actually navigate that? But this video is not about that. I've actually written lots of other articles that talk about the how to solve this issue of, and how to make use of scenarios where we have a lot of reviews. And you can send me a comment, and I'll be happy to link you to that article. But this video looks at the problem from a different lens. I'm a copywriter, right? My job is to go to the product page, look at the product description, and figure out how we can craft a narrative that is designed to convert someone who has never bought from us before. That's the lens through which I'm looking at all of the copy. Well, in this scenario, if I was working on this page, I would have to also rely on the customer reviews, because the customer reviews will tell us really interesting data and insights on the attributes that people are raving about, the features that were unexpected, and but all of this is very unstructured, right? Reviews don't have a structure. They just like someone just gave came in, wrote a couple of paragraphs and left. And here is where I'm hoping this video reaches some smart developer and programmer who can actually use technology to create a piece of software that solves this very specific problem. Here's the thing. What I want to do is I want to be able to, if you look at the reviews over here, there are, like I said, there are 26,000. There's no chance in hell that I'm even going to read 200 of them. But imagine if we could use software that could suck all of those reviews, and using AI or using some other tools can kind of pull together, break those reviews into different buckets of attributes. And maybe it can be automated, maybe it can be human guided. But the idea is like, what are the reasons why people are buying Crocs, and what are maybe some of the pain points that people are expressing in those reviews, and what are some of the features that they're associating surprise words with, that would be something that's unexpected. And you can break this down into 10 different categories. But imagine if we could do that. This is incredibly useful for me as a copywriter, because I click one button, it compresses, it analyzes all of that 26,000 reviews, and it spits back to me some numbers that tells me the attributes people care about. I can now craft copy that reflects that sentiment. I think it's superbly powerful. That's the idea.